What's up, fellow clashers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you the war recap of the latest war against G B C from WHF2 Clan Wars. And we've got a lot of Town Hall 9 bases to cover, so we're going to cover some of them pretty quickly. We'll just show what they did to us, as they did have, they did use 70 of their 80 attacks, which is very nice. Had some problems cleaning up our Town Hall 10s. They did have 2 Town Hall 11s, so I'm surprised that, you know, we didn't have any 3-star Town Hall 11s, but I think that's one of the reasons why they lost. And they just had a hard time cleaning up all of our Town Hall 9s. A lot of 2-star on almost all of our Town Hall 9s. Even I think on me and our 3 of 4 bottom ones only got 2-starred. I think I got hit 4 times, and they used decent attacks. So I guess they, maybe they're not used to going against anti 3-star bases, because they used GoHo and LaLoons and stuff like that. It just didn't execute them very well, and they got caught a lot of times on the giant bombs and the sweepers for the LaLoons. So anyway, let's jump into these attacks. And we're going to check out our number 29 coming all the way back up to number 6 with this weird kind of eagle base or angel base or butterfly base or whatever you want to call it. And just completely crushes this with a queen charge and a GoVaHo with cold-blooded, or just 1 golem. So use those minions to funnel. It's the one thing about these gimmicky bases or these image bases, is it does make things a little bit easier. Drops the poison on that queen to take it out a lot easier. Rages up the queen because she has 2-point defenses and splash damage and enemy queen. Plus it will help when these Clan Castle, Loons, and Dragon come out for her to take them out as well. So we're going to get going with this. And there's a lot of GoVaHo. So there's a lot of attacks I didn't get a chance to put on here. I can't put on here because I don't have the time. But they were GoVaHos. I mean, that's what the strategy is now. I'm seeing a lot less queen walks. We do see some. It's not a dead attack. It still is an extremely powerful attack, but you have to start your second and third phases of the attacks a lot quicker than waiting for the queen to clear off half the base like she was doing before the update. So anyway, the queen's doing her thing. Cold-blooded entries going on here, and we drop the wall breakers to open up, and then the Valkyries to go ahead in. We have 2 heals left over, and the king is sent in from behind. Valkyries are doing their thing. There's not too many defenses here, so can be very patient with that heal. And drops the heal on both for the Valkyries and the Hogs, so that's a very, very nice heal. It heals everything up and keeps them pretty well going. So we still have 1 more heal left over, and all of the Hogs have been deployed on that 1-finger drop, but there's really no double giant bomb spots here. There's that one that's going to get triggered right there, it's just a single, but not too much to really worry about for these Hog Riders. Except for that king that's pounding on them. Those Valkyries drop out of the base and start going and cleaning up the outskirts, and they'll have to punch their way back in again. That king is really doing damage on these Hogs. They have 1 more defense to take care of, and they are not going to be able to do it, so they're going to have to rely on those wizards to go ahead and do that for them while the Valkyrie is tanking. And they're running out of time, as that Valkyrie is almost done. They have to walk all the way around the base to finally take out this cannon. And do they get it? No, they don't. Oh, somebody got it. I don't know. Did the Valkyrie throw her axe or something? So it was real close. The queen is still full with a healer behind her, and now those healers switch to the king and Valkyries, but the damage is done. It's already finished. That is a 3-star. Very nice attack. All right, number 7. Gatsby, all the way from number 34, coming up here with another GoVaHo and a shattered entry this time. So he's dropped both of his golems in there, and I think he brings max Valks in the Clan Castle. That's what I am doing. I find that the difference between level 4 and level 5 Valks is huge. It makes a big difference. There we go with the max Valks and the max wall breaker, just to go ahead and help things speed along. Everything's breaking into that core, has a jump and 3 heals. Those Valkyries jump in there, drops a poison on the queen. The queen goes down super fast from those Valkyries, and now we have to worry about that Clan Castle, those dragons and loons. I'm finding that dragons and loons are the toughest again for me to deal with instead of lava hounds. Give me a lava hound any day. I will go ahead and drop my Valkyries and completely tear up the base while that lava hound is completely clueless. Dragons will make and wreck a base, as you can see, or they'll make or break a raid on a base, as you can see in my cleanup, not my cleanup attacks, my live attacks. You see I think one of our guys went in and wasn't able to take care of that dragon and loon, and it ruined the entire raid. So we've got all of our heals down. The hounds. Wow. The hog riders. The hog riders are going in a counterclockwise manner here. That queen is helping out on the bottom. Still has not used the ability, but probably will have to right now, just so she doesn't get taken out. And we're in cleanup mode, so let's go ahead and fast forward things. We do have, I think we have a Valkyrie there. I'm not sure if it's a max Valkyrie or not, but everybody's cleaning up the base, and we have plenty of time to do that. So nice 3-star attack. I mean, jumping all the way from number 34. Wow. I think number 8 was my favorite attack of the war. There's a lot of good ones, but just look at this. So we're going to go ahead and time this. Could have been done right there, but it's going to use a zap. Well, not even a zap quake, just a zap. And it's going to take out the air defense and the queen at the same time. So we'll wait right until they get right by there, and then we'll do a pentaloon. So that queen has no idea what's about to hit her. Drops that zap in a little early, too, just to make sure it hits the queen. Look at that, right dead on. Boom. Queen is toasted, and so is the air defense, and now we can do our penta and send that in there. I think we have to lure because we do have a dragon and a 2 loons. Again, another example where a hound in the clan castle would have been crushed. Wouldn't have even needed to do this. Could have just sent in the hounds right the pentaloon attack in there and crushed that clan castle. So, but we have to deal with the at least the dragon. The loons make no difference because they won't hurt the lava hounds or the loons attacking the base. But anyway, we've got our second phase going in here, and we've deployed both of our lava hounds. We've got 5 lava hounds to go, and we've got another haste left over. There goes another 2 hounds in there, and there's only one more air defense that is not being tanked. And there we go. We send, I think, the clan castle hound in there to tank on this, and we've got 3 of the air defenses down so far. Only have to work on that last one, and this pain of a sweeper is going to make that a little bit difficult, but those loons are making their way in there just fine. There we go. That air defense is down, so now all we got to do is worry about a couple other things, just like the expo and some of the archer towers, but nothing really, really big that's going to cause any problems. A billion lava pups that are going to go ahead and clean up the outskirts of this base, and that lava hound is still up to tank for some of these defenses and make sure that the loons are okay. They are clumped up, so it could be a little dangerous when they get it towards this wizard tower, but I think that wizard tower is actually probably going to pop this hound. Yeah, there we go. So and those pups distract the wizard tower for 1 hit, which is always very good, and there's no way that archer tower is going to take out 10 loons or whatever that's left over. So we got a nice spread. I love the attack. At the first time when I saw it, I didn't even notice that the queen was hit, and I was like, who took out the queen? The queen was just dead. I was like, just started with a dead queen. Now I had to play it all over again. So really, really nice using those 4 zaps to take that out. Let's do a number 9. Just get them out of the way. We've got another LaLoon, but this time it's a GoLaLoon with a shattered entry with 2 golems. So it's a little different than the Penta, but still a very nice attack. And we've sent the golems in from the bottom. Wizards are funneling, and we've got 30-30 heroes, and that makes things a lot easier. So no jumps, just 3 rages and 3 hastes. So that's going to make this GoLaLoon a lot easier. The king has been sent in, grabs the lure. he is going to focus on that queen and to have to really punch through the wall to take her out. So it's kind of up to the friendly queen to do the damage. So she's going to have to take care of both the clan castle and that enemy queen while the others tank. There we go. The clan castle is dead. The queen is dead. So we are just about ready to go ahead and start sending in these the main attack. I think the one air defense is already down, so we're only dealing with 3 air defenses at this point. And we've got to wait till that second air defense goes down, because we only have 3 lava hounds, and you want to usually have 1 more lava hound than the amount of air defenses. Now the cool thing is that these 2 air defenses are right by each other, so when the loons take out one, they only have a short distance to take out the other one. So a long distance send for this one, that first lava hound. The other one is sent in right after. Very nice. The first one pops, and that one is tanking 2 air defenses at the same time, which is never the optimal thing, but there's the loons that will take care of that second to last air defense. And now this one final lava hound will go ahead in there and start tanking, but the loons will make it in there, and now it's kind of up to the lava hound to pop, but I don't think that's going to happen. There really isn't anything left. That lava hound is thinking it can go ahead and take out the cannon, which it cannot and it will not. So it's up to that queen to do that, and let's have that lava hound move on, as that archer tower is going to be problematic, and that lava hound is going to go ahead and focus on that again. It's not going to take it out. Hero wizard taking out that archer tower, although we did want that lava hound to pop, but this queen is going to go down to that cannon as well. So it's really up to all these pups, as that lava hound is worthless in cleanup. But 3 stars is 3 stars. Very nice attack. Let's jump down to number 15. Watch Brando coming all the way up from number 35, a different area code, and he just completely crushes this base with a GoVaHo. And I wanted to show this attack because I've never seen a queen do this. A queen, once they lock onto that lava hound, they will walk through the entire base. This queen just says, you know what, forget it. So we send in a shattered entry here, and starts using a jump instead of having to use wall breakers. Sends those Valks in there. Everybody's going in there, and they will trip that clan castle. There we go. So the lava hound is coming out, and the queen is going to go take out this archer tower, and then she's going to reroute and start going after that lava hound. And she's going to follow it. She's got to jump too. So she's continuing to hit the lava hound, and then she's going to go ahead and take this jump even further, jump into the other compartment, and then just give up. I don't know. I mean, I guess if it was a dragon, I'd be totally upset. Otherwise, right now, I mean, that's about the best thing that could potentially happen. He does not want to pop that lava hound. So right now, that lava hound is tickling the Valkyries and the hogs that are on the bottom, and it's posing absolutely no threat, which is one reason why this base was completely crushed. Uses the queen's ability to go ahead and take out some of those defenses, and we've only got a Tesla and a cannon left. And those wizards might pop that lava hound when it starts getting a little bit closer, but at that point I think the damage is going to be mostly done, and it's going to be too little too late. So those hogs are cleaning up on the top. Those wizards are chasing that lava hound around, and it doesn't stop long enough for them to actually pop it. So I've never really seen that before. Swag's heal, Swag's poison, Swag's a goblin, which doesn't even use. So, I mean, just crush the base, and I don't know what happened with that Archer Queen AI. I mean, it's fantastic that she just decided to take out actual good parts of the base instead of popping that lava hound, but wow, really, really cool. All right, GoVaLo again, and I think we're another shattered entry, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm sorry, not. Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know. But we haven't seen a GoVaLo yet. Yeah, there we go. So shattered entry, 2 golems, wizards funneling, everything's going cool. We've got a jump, a rage, and 2 heals. So the wall breakers are going in there. They take out that wall. Everything's rerouting back into the core, except for the king, which is now routing into the core. Need to drop that jump in here, and it will connect all of that entire core up. after this clan castle is taken care of. And there's those Valkyries just decide to start running through the base for no reason, because I guess it's too deep for them. They should have dropped the Valks in like a year ago. But they need to take out all of these air defenses. So they take out 2 of them so far. There's 2 more left. Finally, I think that the Golem is taking out that 1 air defense, and then the Valkyries take out that last. So it is time to send in the loons. We've got them soaking up some of the traps, unfortunately, because there are no hounds to do that. But there's no air defenses that are going to do any damage to them. And what we are going to see is that sweeper is going to be one of the biggest pain sweepers in the world. Very nice poison. I think if that poison was not dropped, or wasn't there, this raid would probably be over. But it takes care of those air skelly traps. And look at this sweeper. I mean, this sweeper is just doing some serious problems. It is pushing this loon away. Poor thing. It's going to try to keep getting into this wizard tower, and finally does. And we've got a hero loon that is, it's like the little engine that could. Every time it gets close to that sweeper just pushes it back. But there's no more defense to stop them from cleaning up this base. So we are technically on cleanup, even though that sweeper was available. And finally, that loon gets it, and the queen cleans up everything else with some of the wizards. So very nice attack. All right, number 22. 22. We're going to watch a GoHo quad quake with tons of hogs. We haven't seen just a pure GoHo. It's almost like a max hog. So we've got a shattered entry here coming in. Basic standard stuff, wizards going down the funnel, everything needs to go in there. We've got a quad quake to open up part of that core, a rage, and then 2 heals. There's very, very little spots where there's actually giant bomb or double giant bomb spots, especially double giant bomb spots. So that is one of the reasons why you can go mass hog here. Lots of tier 1 things in the clan castle, units in the clan castle, but that's why we have the rage, is to rage up those wizards and those archer queen to go ahead and take care of all these units. And now that the queen is down, the enemy queen is down, we can start sending in these hog riders. Let's go ahead and deploy them counterclockwise around the base in a surgical manner. Still has 2 heals left over. There we go, dropping that first heal down there. And we've only got 1 more area where there needs to be another one. The other hogs meet up. The double giant bomb spot in that core was already tripped. So these hogs are pretty much running free. And they only need to go ahead and take care of a couple more defenses. Now that sweeper is left, and the sweeper is going to do nothing. So we've got just clean up right now. So very, very nice attack. Back to the basics with the GoHo. And the Archer Queen was up, I think, with ability, too. Okay, let's do the middle finger. Let's check out number 24 and do a shattered GoLaLoon. And this is one where, you know, you were getting down a little bit in the base level, so I want to show some lower Town Hall 9s. Also, how important the Queen ability is. I don't know if you want to say make or break the raid, but make or break the actual queen living through the rest of the you know, the battle or not. So we're going to watch the entry come in here with the golems, the wizards, the archer queen. So we got a shattered entry coming in here. We've got no jump. Well, I'm sorry, 1 jump and 1 rage to go ahead and rage them up. Take care of this clan castle. Drops a poison in there as well. The queen will do that. And she's already taken out, or they've already taken out 1 of the air defenses. She should be able to get that other air defense right up top there in just a second. There we go. She's focused on it. Here's what I'm talking about, because if you check this out, you've got the expo that's focused on this queen. So she does take out the air defense, which is really what the goal was. But if we missed that queen's ability, she would have been taken out by that expo. Now, with the queen's ability, she goes invisible kind of and removes the aggro. And at this point, these lava hounds and these loons are going to really take the aggro for the rest of the battle away from her, from that expo. And she's going to be able to go ahead and punch through these walls and take out a bunch of other buildings. Whereas if she did not use that ability, you would have had that less DPS and everything else. So we've got the lava hound tanking there. The queen has taken out the town hall and will help out with some of these defenses and other buildings in just a second. So the lava pups are helping out with that, and the queen's going to go ahead and punch through some more walls. But again, just she would have been done. Very nice loon deployment, very nice hound deployment, and we're in cleanup mode right here. Everybody's cleaning up. We've got a decent split of the loons right now, and yeah, it's just about over. That Golemite's doing nothing. We'll go ahead and fast forward this and watch the rest of the base get cleaned up. And there we go. Didn't even realize what was in there. Probably a builder's hut. All right. Just a couple more to look at. I think 4 more, but 2 of them are mine. We'll fast forward through those really fast. Just wanted to show a couple of lower Town Hall 9 attacks. Sen's going to go ahead and crush this base with a Archer Queen. I don't know if this is a walk or a charge. I'm guessing it's a walk because I don't see any wall breakers whatsoever. So we're going to use a mid-level Queen here to do that, and I like to show it because it only uses 3 healers. That's all about knowing what defenses you're going to run into, and choosing the right amount of healers. Right here, there's only 2 splash damage, and well, now that a Tesla popped, that's a problem. But 2 splash damages are going to do nothing to that queen whatsoever. She will take them out systematically one by one. Now we've got 2 defenses on, and probably going to have to use a rage here as it jumps into that Tesla. That's a big deal, or at least use the ability, and does take out that Tesla and the second Tesla. But that's about it for the rest of this base for the queen, as far as a lot of point defense is going to deal with that Expo. But we can start sending in the second phase right here, and she still has her ability, so when she runs into that enemy Archer Queen, she can use the ability as well. So I mean, just a really nice choice of the amount of healers to use. There we go. There's the aggro right there. They can battle out with each other. She can choose to heal or not choose to heal. She doesn't even need to. Clan Castle is kind of split, tripped. The Valkyries are in there running around with the jump, and there's 1 heal. The Valkyries are all healed up. It's up to these wizards, though, to do the damage and take care of this dragon. Again, will make or break the raid if they don't get that dragon taken care of. I really wish SuperCell would fix that glitch of whenever the mob is going away, that the wizards or the Archer Queen can't hit it. I just think that's ridiculous. If it's already shooting and the enemy moves, it should still take effect. It should still hit it. But you'll see so many blank shots are fired because of that. So one of the Valkyries goes flying, and we've got a ton of hogs standing in heals and going out for that last defense. So we're all finished. Got still a couple healers up. The queen finally uses her ability just to bust through these walls, but I don't think it's going to really matter at all. We've got a lot of other cleanup going on. So nice attack. One more real attack before we get into mine, and that is Butler coming in on number 34 on one of their lowest Town Hall 9s. Still has Expos, though. And I think this is, I don't know if this is a stoned GoHo or shattered, but we will see in just a second. Minions funneling up top, very nicely done. Like to see that. Let's fast forward this. And looks like it's going to be probably a stoned entry here. Which, for me, whenever, I don't know what his level Valkyries are, but whenever you're, going in after a lower base, I like to have my golems, I like to tank a lot with my golems there. There's the max golem that's coming in from the clan castle. Just helps your heroes. He just happens to have a super, super heavy queen, level 26. That's just insane for where he's coming from. So she's going to do tons of damage. Minions are still cleaning up on the side. Clan castle is triggered, and we do have a couple poisons to handle that. And they're going to go ahead and make their way through. Queen still hasn't used the ability. King still hasn't used the ability. They finally do right there. At least the queen does. And she's helping clean up the clan castle. And it's time to go ahead and pick some of these defenses off with the hog riders. Has 2 heals left over. Do we have anything going on? Okay, so we got some golemites that are tanking. But they've tripped no giant bombs that I can see so far. So that's always a dilemma right there. There's the hero hog tripping one double set of giant bombs. That's fantastic. And still has a bunch of hogs left that are running around the base. There we go with another one. Don't know if it's a single or a double, It's a double, so that those 3 hogs will take it in the face, but that's fine because they're going to walk right into the heals and get healed right back up to full. So just a very, very nice raid. Just very nicely executed. Nice deployment and way to be patient on throwing those hogs around the base. So we've got cleanup. The queen is down, but the king is up, and the hogs are up, and some wizards are helping out. So you got that. Now we are going to look at bully attacks because I never get to do them ever. So we did happen to go against, since they had 2 Town Hall 11s, which was a complete mismatch, we had, I think, 4 Town Hall 8s that we had to take out. So it doesn't really work in our favor in that way, but it works in my favor to be able to do a couple of things while my king is sleeping. So my king is sleeping right now, so it just worked out great for me. Because, you know, somebody's got to take out these bases. I mean, this 3-star on level on their number 39 is equal to the exact same as the 3 stars on their level 1. So somebody's got to do it. I'm doing I think a shattered entry right here with some wall breakers to go in there. They decided to go different areas. No big deal. They'll reroute in here, drop a P.E.K.K.A. And we've got to take out this clan castle. I will drop. Did I do a rage there? I think I raged up the clan castle. I'm sorry, the kill squad to go ahead and take out that clan castle. And no jumps needed. I mean, I know what's going to happen here, so I can go ahead and start sending in the hogs, and we can go ahead and use them in a counterclockwise manner, and just use some of my heals. I have 3 heals. I don't think I use all 3 of them, but I don't remember. So let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. They trigger that 1 giant bomb. They'll trigger a 2nd giant bomb right here. And I think I have to use the queen ability because that pesky Tesla's on me. Don't know if I think I would have beat it out, but yeah, so I don't even need to use that. I can swag the heal and swag the poison and swag two hog riders, 2 wizards, 2 minions, and an archer, as that P.E.K.K.A. is, I think, probably full health up top, walking around the base, helping the wizards clean up everything. She's doing a great job. 1 billion hogs, 2 full golems. Again, bully attack, I know, but you know what? That's just, every once in a while you got to let out some steam. This one, I think, was in under like a minute and a, yeah, almost a minute and a half here, using almost mass Valks, a GoVaLo, which, you know what? You can use this exact same strategy. I mean, I don't think I used anything different than a Town Hall 8. I did have a couple extra units, I mean 20 extra unit space, but I could have wall broke in there just to make it easy for me to go ahead and jump, to get that golem in there, use the poison, start sending the Valkyries. That archer queen could have been replaced by wizards. I don't have a king. The king could have been sent in there to help those Valkyries clean the core out. And now that as these air defenses start to go down, I can really go ahead and you know, send these loons in from all over the place. In fact, I'm crushing the base so fast that I don't even, I just start throwing spells down. I didn't really need to rage the core, so I could have gone without that rage there. And I don't think I even need the heal if I don't want to. I think I just drop it just to push through. I have 10 more loons that I can go ahead. This base is already crushed. There's almost no defenses left. I think I swag 5 loons. So there you go. There's your 5 loons from Town Hall 8 that I didn't even use. So, I mean, this is just, you know, complete wreckage of the base, and we're all down to just a few things left. So I would have hit this almost exactly the same way with a Town Hall 8 attack. And it probably would have done just about the exact same thing as well. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap, enjoyed the Town Hall 9 hits, enjoyed my Town Hall 8 hits, and you get used to it, take the composition, practice it, go ahead and get those 6-star clan wars, and practice those 3-star attacks.